What is up, everybody? Today we have certified high heat. And if I did any editing on these, you'd have flames right now, maybe the DJ air horn. So just imagine that. I'm not going to do that. You know what I do editing on, is my other new channel, Fancy Pants Investments. It's for now, we might evolve into other stuff, but for now it's a trading card, sports cards, collectible channel, both Instagram and YouTube. So go check that out. I do some actual editing on that. But for now, we're going to keep this one as is, I think. But yes, we got these in, and I am super stoked. So few drops and shoes are like actual high heat. And by high heat, I mean limited. They sell out, go for at least double their retail cost. So few shoes qualify for that these days. And then especially me, I don't have a plug. No one sponsors me. I don't get seeded anything. So this is a rare day for me and the channel. So appreciate you watching. There's many other videos reviewing this shoe out there. So you being here, I appreciate it. What do we got here? You already know from the thumbnail and the title, but it is the Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG SP Special Projects in Varsity Red Black Sail. The Union Jordan 1s in the Chicago and Shadow Gray colorway. Now, I got these in the LA raffle, the in-store raffle. And if you want to see, it was wild. I'm going to go into more details on that, show some pictures on that on my show, the Lowheat Show. Make sure you subscribe, check out that playlist. I'm gonna drop that episode this weekend, I think. So notification bell, all that stuff. If you want to see, pictures, some videos, I'll tell this, give you more lowdown on what it was like if you weren't there, the LA raffle situation. I might show some old archival footage from 2018 when these dropped, the OG. So here we go. All the plugs are out of the way. Thank you for watching. I picked up a t-shirt too. I don't have that by me right now. So again, if you want to see the t-shirt and all that stuff, follow my new podcast, The Lowheat Show. We got similar paper inside as the previous drop. Similar, but yeah, about the same. I think similar paper. And once I reveal these and stuff, please stick around. We've got lots of stuff, different stuff to talk about. Price, where these rank and stack up. Do I like this release? Do I like them retroing? All this stuff we're going to talk about. So please, once I unveil them, stick around. I think it's about the same paper, maybe a little shorter. So here we go. The unveiling. Each shoe individually wrapped. Wow. Man. Yo. These are phenomenal. These are great. Right off rip, they have that strong Jordan glue smell. These ones, the Royal Blues, the Storm Blues, whatever, the Kentucky Blues, did not come laced like this. That they came in lace bags. They did not come laced like this. That's the first thing I noticed. Second thing I noticed, the leather quite similar to that leather, to the first ones from 2018. And man, 2017 is when I kind of like got back into sneakers. Always been into sneakers my whole life, but never like a sneakerhead. Always cared about the shoes that I wore. Always had a few different pairs, but was never a sneakerhead. 2017 got into it, and so I was kind of spoiled when I got into it because the Jordan ones that I got all had good leather. Like the Gatorades, they had like really soft leather. I got the metallic reds, and then I got these. This was my first big, or these I should say, was my first big sneaker hit. And I got those at the raffle, went to the pop-up, waited in line forever to pick them up. And, these were really nice. So, this is all I knew for like a year and a half, 2 years about quality and stuff. And like was obviously spoiled because I remember retail on those, the OGs was $190, and that was a little steep for back then. I was like, whoa, this is more expensive than most Jordan ones. And the retail on these, to their credit, only $200. It's only gone up 10 years with all this inflation and shoes jumping like $20, $30. These were only $10 more than the originals. These were $200. So again, I'm not saying that's cheap. I'm just saying, with the rate everything else has been rising with inflation and people just charging more because they can, these were only $10 more than the others. So quality, on the initial observation, quality seems really nice. This is all very soft yet thick. That's what we like, soft and thick. The collar seems slightly different. It's more felt like. Here, let's bring out this other one. Do a true. This wasn't supposed to be a comparison video, but since I got these here, you know, might as well. Since I got them here. Now, I've yet to wear these, saving these for a special occasion. You know, maybe if I get a sweet job, dream job, maybe I get a sweet promotion, win the lottery, who knows? Maybe we hit, 10,000 subscribers on this channel or something. Maybe I'll break these out and wear them. I do plan on wearing them. I just haven't found the right occasion. These used to be $3,000. And at that point, I didn't want to sell them, but I was definitely like, not just going to wear them on a Thursday, to 7-Eleven. So anyways, back to the comparison. Yes, there's just like some slight differences. Like this, the collar here, it's like similar materials, but one is like more worn. This is like softer. The inside collar seems to be less thick. There seems to be more padding in this collar than this one. The tongue on this seems to be like a millimeter thicker. It's kind of weird to say, but I don't know. It feels thicker or stiffer. This one seems a little thinner, maybe more flimsy. The tag, the Nike Air tag on the tongue, this is more your conventional nylon Nike Air tag that's on Jordans. This one's like this like weird papery material. Not that that's bad. Like, what do you care about that? Like, this was obviously a conscious decision. Like, so I don't, it's like, oh, that's crappy material. No, that's obviously a conscious decision. Everything else seems, pretty in line with these. Pretty in line with these. Initially, I know some people don't like the yellow laces. I like the yellow laces. I think I'm gonna rock between the three laces. I think I'm gonna go black or yellow, leaning yellow. I always prefer contrasting laces usually, except in this case, I got the Lost and Founds on and I went white with the initial lacing of these, and I'm liking it. I'm liking the white. But with these, I'm thinking of going yellow or black. Kind of balance out the colors more. There's a lot of white here, so we'll save the sail laces for later. These ones don't have it, because they're giving you three colorways, don't have the split laces. They do have split laces. I don't know. I wasn't seeing them when they were all wound up. So they do have split lacing. They continued that tradition, so that's cool. I still think I might lean yellow. Also, another addendum. I was showing her these and like, oh, it's too bad they didn't come with blue laces. And I'm like, oh yeah, those would hit. So yeah, light blue laces would be fire. We might do a lace swap. I might check out all my different Jordans and see about doing a lace swap with light blue, because those, yeah, I agree with her. Those would be fire. I am going to wear these soon. These I'm not as precious about. Obviously, there's differences in prices, but these I'm willing to rock sooner. Still might save them for a special-ish occasion, but I will be rocking these sooner than later. It's got that blue stitching, blue contrast, or UNC kind of contrast stitching. It's interesting that they dropped these so close to, these coming out. But, it's the 40th anniversary of the Jordan 1, so they're going to do a lot of drops this year. They did the black toe recently, the black toe reimagined. They did the band black and reds, the super limited pairs. There's lots of the UNC reimagined is going to come out. There are rumors of the off-white one. So, I think it's appropriate. It's just interesting that it's a Chicago colorway, but this is the one they had to do. People wanted this the first time around and they didn't do it. They did the black toe and the blue. So with all that being said, I am really happy with this release. I think this is the perfect kind of cadence. 6 years, it's just a little over 6 years since these dropped. And I think that's a perfect amount of time for a new age grail. There was a lot of hype behind these when these dropped, a lot of hype behind those. And I think that is the perfect time to drop these. Is like 6 years, 6 to 8, 10, and then to do it in a different colorway. Switch it up. Don't just do 1-to-1. Don't do the Wu-Tang Dunks. Don't do a grail exactly 1-to-1 like they're going to do the undefeated fours. The Bacon Air Maxes I was okay with, but like there's a lot of things they did 1-to-1, and I think when it's a collaboration, especially, keep these sacred, do something new. It will be hype. This is a perfect, because like kids back then when these were hype, now they can afford, they can afford them and get them. People who got them back then, they still remember the hype era of these. Those who may have got out of shoes remember these dropping and might want to get these pairs. So 6 years, I think, is perfect. Do a new colorway, a good colorway. So very pleased with all that. Now, they didn't do two colorways like they did with these. As of now, they only did these, the Chicago colorway. At the Union store on La Brea, when I picked up the raffle ticket, they did have the blue, the light blue, the powder blue one, the sample one on display. There are rumors of a collab with Fragment, a triple collab with Fragment down the road. So we'll see what they do with that colorway. But these were 800. Then they released, today was the online drop. They dropped down to 600, 700. Once everyone from the online drop has their pairs, they'll continue to drop. Plus, apparently, there's now rumored a sneakers app dropped in March. They'll drop even more. So a lot of pairs of these are out there. I tried for the online drop, did not hit. The lady tried, did not hit. Now, I used the same email that I did for this local raffle. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. But my friend did hit. My friend signed up this morning and he did hit. And I know some other people did too. So shouts to them. Here's the inside tongue or insole. Similar to the OG. But yeah, I think 6 years is perfect cadence for a release of a hype release like this. It's kind of similar to the Off-White Jordan 1 that's going to be releasing. I hope they don't do it exactly like the Europe Jordan 1, the all-white Europe Jordan 1. I hope they do it a little different. That being said, that Europe one was pretty limited and exclusive to Europe, so it's not the worst if they just do that one. But yeah, like some of those shoes, the grails, they retro them and then they like sit or they don't do as well, and it kind of like they lose their luster, but like kids weren't around for some of these drops, and so it doesn't mean the same. Kids were around for this one, so I think it's great, and they switched up the colorways. I think it's perfect. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you hit online, locally. Again, these are going to be coming to sneakers in March, apparently. I think prices will drop even more then. So if you've missed out, I would wait till sneakers. See if you hit on sneakers. Good luck to you. And then after that, wait, a little bit. People are going to want to dump their pairs. And then people who had their prices too high or didn't sell, they'll start lowering them after a week maybe. And then you'll have your shot. So with these, just like all Jordan 1s, I would go true to size. You can, if there's a huge price difference online or wherever you're at, you can go, I at least can go half size down in Jordans and they still fit. Or I go half size up. These, in fact, are half size up and they're fine. Just a little extra room. So if you don't know, go true to size. Another thing I forgot to mention, as I was rambling, they kept the sail off-white cream midsole, that aged look, which now has been done a bunch, but they were kind of one of the first. And then I really like the yellow accents on the cut of the leather. I think that's cool. Cool little those little highlights make the shoe really pop. And so that's those little things kind of make the difference on these compared to just a Jordan 1 you'd find in the store. Obviously the little union tag plus the stitching. It's just all those little details make these way sicker than just a normal pair of Jordan 1s. Now, as far as ranking goes, I hate that we have to rank everything, but that's just the world we live in. So if you want to know, if you're curious as to what I rank these, it's tough. Back when these dropped, it's kind of funny. I only wanted these. I really wanted these. And like the black toes, I was like, yeah, they're okay. As soon as they dropped and I got these, I was like, oh, those black toes look good on feet. People were wearing them around. I was like, man, those look pretty sick. And I've wanted them ever since. Then I missed out. Similarly, with the Union Jordan 4s, I saw the guava ones. I was like, I need those. I need those. I need those. I was lucky enough to hit. Got the guava ones. And then as soon as I started seeing people wear the black noir ones around, I'm like, man, I need those. Still haven't got those, but like those are sick looking too. So needless to say, I like all three Union Jordan 1s. Maybe this one, my greatest hit of all time, biggest grail copped for retail, put in a lot of work, or a decent amount of work for this one in picking them up. Put in work for these. 2-hour line. 2-hour line. No online drop for me. So I put in 30-minute drive there, 30-minute drive back, crazy parking, 2-hour line. It's in the sun. Anyways, I think these are, on feet, these look better. I will say on feet, these look even better. I was wondering how these would look with, pants or shorts. Are these just going to look like Jordan 1s? These look even better on feet. They already look good in pictures and photos, of course, video, but like on foot, they look amazing. I was like, am I just going to prefer these? I don't know. Different moods, different flavors. I like this one. I like those. I think these are almost a tie with a black toe. And with that, let's give these a rating because that will put it into perspective. Saying you like something more like implies that the other thing's bad, and that is not the case. This is a 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I think the black toes are a 9.85. And let's go these a tad under. Just because they're only because they're the third and because we just got these. And it's in that context. If these were the first ones to come out, if it was like these and these were the ones that came out first, it could be a whole different story. But just in the context of reality, black toes 9.875, and we'll give these a 9.5. 9.5 out of 10. So still, even though these are like my third favorites, it's a 9.5. Excellent shoe. A+ shoe. Love. I think the timing, again, perfect amount of time in between, and they changed it up with the colors. Love it. Love the Chicago colorway. It's my favorite Jordan 1 colorway in general, and stoked to be able to have these and these. Maybe someday I cop the black toes used, or if something crazy happens and the dead stock pairs go down in price, they're like $1,000 to $2,000. Similar with these, maybe a little. These are slightly more. These are like $1,200 to $2,200. But yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Appreciate it, and we'll check out the Lowheat show. We'll catch you on the next one.